Hello viewers, it's Sentai Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast for my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. And also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Now, if you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with that and everything else out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Kiramager. So basically, the episode starts off from the last left off. We see Takamichi along with along with Princess Marvel watching the other Kiramagers and the Kiramager Megazord getting the crap beat out of watching them getting the crap beat out of them by this new Mark Beast monster called the motorboat, based on a motorboat. So this new Mark Beast monster is based on a motorboat and was beating the shit out of the Kiramager Megazord. So basically, it's to add to make the situation worse. The curse on Princess Marvel forced her to pass out. Right in front of Takamichi. So basically, on top of that, seems like the Kiramager Megazord couldn't take no more damage. And had no choice but to, and the motorboat monster, Mark Beast monster, forced the Kiramager Megazord to separate back into the Zords. Forced the Kiramager to separate back into the Zord form. So basically, the motorboat monster seems to have the Kiramagers and the city at its mercy, but the motorboat beast monster had suddenly decided to retreat it instead of putting off the Kiramager and sending off the Kiramagers and the Kiramager stone Zords, and it just left the battlefield. So basically, for some reason, Jill and the other Kiramagers decided to take this opportunity to head back to headquarters. So anyway, when they got back to headquarters, they heard that Marvel Center had passed out from the curse. The curse is coming on fast for Princess Marvel Center and whatnot. So basically, Mario was explaining that the curse forced Marvel Center to pass out. So basically, she's sort of like in a coma or whatnot, and Takamichi is by her side. So anyway, but Mayu said that I just finished analyzing the reverse time stone. So basically, he found out some good incident. According to the book, according to my foster father's book, and what I learned, the reverse time stone can go back. It can go back anywhere in the past for 20 minutes. So basically, the user can use. So basically, the user can go back anywhere back in time for 20 minutes only. So basically, after 20 minutes, you have to bring your ass back. So anyway, basically, like Mario said, I have an idea how to use it. So basically, Jill and others say maybe we can use it to go back in time and stop Takamichi from leaving the kingdom once the Johan Empire invaded his planet. So basically, that was you. So basically, Jill had the idea, but Sugar said no, that'd be a bad idea if we stop the invasion stop the basically the question Princess Marvel said his whole planet, and stop Takamichi from leaving, the Yamaha Empire will most definitely come to Earth, and we won't be here to attack, we won't be here to protect Earth. So anyway, so basically, Joe said he got a good point. So basically, no, and that's when Mario came back with the Akakime stone covered in this weird brown coat. So basically, remember that. And others say that, you had the Akakime stone this whole time. We could have used it against the motorboat monster. And Mario said yes, but long as this poison coat is but like the Red Kime Stone said, the Akakime Stone is covered in this coat of poison, by the witch Mumbo. So basically, the witch Mumbo who put the curse on Mama Senna and her mother, used some special poison to freeze the Akakime Stone. So basically, Mayu said that I've been trying to get this stuff off the Akakime Stone to restore it, but I just don't have a sample of the poison that she used. So basically, if I can get the sample of the poison, I can restore the Akakime Stone, and we can use it against the motorboat monster to save the city and destroy the motorboat monster, and probably do more and do some crazy shenanigans with it. So anyway. So basically, that's what Joe was saying. That let's go back in time and go get the let's go back in time and go and try to get the poison to that witch Momo who cursed Princess Marvel said his mother and whatnot, and also and force the Akakime Stone get her poison. We can use the Akakime Stone to defeat that motorboat monster and whatnot. So anyway, basically. Takamichi showed up and said, you guys go, I'm going to stay here. You guys go without me, I'm going to stay here to protect the city because right now the Kime, I'm the only one who stand a chance for against that motorboat monster because I can use my Zord and combine with it, and use my Megazord for it to defend the city from the motorboat monster until you guys return. So basically, Shigeru and Sato, you say that we're going to stay behind. We're going to stay behind Hope Takamichi. So basically, Tomoharu and Joey said that we're going to go back in time and go get that and go get the poison from the witch Mumbo. So basically, with the help of the Red Kime Stone. So basically, with the help of the Red Kime Stone and this memory, they went back in time where the witch Mumbo was about to fight the king and queen and Takamichi in the past. So basically, Tomotaro and Seda was like, we're gonna keep the king, queen, and Takamichi busy while you go get the poison for her cut, Jewel. So basically, just to make sure that they don't recognize us, in case not to. So, but just in case they don't recognize us, So basically, Tomotaro and Seda, put on these weird foot soldier costumes like it's just like these weird bootleg foot soldier costumes like the Yohan Empire foot soldiers. So basically, they went to confront the king and queen and Takamichi trying to delay them while Jero get the poison from the witch Mumbo's cup to restore the Aqua Killing Stone for Mayu. Joe saw the witch, saw the witch drink into her cup with the special poison that she drinks in one Mambo. So basically, he tried to use his Kime sword to try to grab the cup of poison, but the witch noticed that he was there, and Joe had no choice but to morph up and started to fight the witch Mumble. So anyway, as for Sato and Tarotaro, they started to fight. They were starting to fight the queen and they started to fight the king and queen and Takamichi. But the king and queen is like, you know what? Let us deal with these folks to the Takamichi. So anyway, so basically the king and queen were fighting. Toharu was fighting Toharu and Seda. So basically, but the king and queen were too powerful for Seda and Toharu to keep busy for long. So meanwhile, back in the present time, Takamichi, Sato, and Shigeru managed to find the water boat monster in the nearby harbor. Turns out the monster was eating the fish in the harbor to recharge its energy. So basically, this is the perfect time to take advantage of this opportunity and destroy the monster why it's eating. So basically, Takamichi was like, this is the perfect time to use Jurgen to destroy the monster while it's eating. So basically, before Takamichi was able to summon Jurgen, Gazu showed up. He said, like, no, you're not gonna destroy this beast monster that easily. So basically, and Gazu, Gazu and Takamichi and the other Kiramager was fighting against Gazo and the foot soldiers. So basically, Gazo was trying to delay them until the Mockbeast monster was done feeding and recharging its power to destroy the rest of the city and whatnot. So anyway, so basically Jiru couldn't. So anyway, back in the past, Jiru could not get the cup of poison. So basically, Jiru had another idea to get the poison. So basically, he started to tease the witch Manjo, and she tried to spit some poison on Joe, but he used his Kime sword to shield herself from the witch's poison, and got some of the poison on his sword. So basically 20 minutes was up and the portal was like, was about to close because of the Kime stone. Like I said before, it could kill anybody back in time for 20 any period in the past for 20 minutes. So basically 20 minutes was up. So basically Sato and Tarotoro was like, told Jiru to hurry up. So basically the Kime stone, got Jiru, got Seda, and got Tarotoro, and then went back to their past. So basically, Jiru said, I was not able to get the poison from the cup, but I was able to get some poison on my Kime sword. So basically, when they got back to the time, Mayu was able to use the poison off Jiru's Kime sword to free the Aqua Kime stone from the coded poison that was on it, and Joe used his imagination and turned the Aqua Kime stone into a giant shark tray called Savoon. meanwhile, the motorboat monster was done beating and was starting to his attack against the city. So basically, Garth thought, his work was done, and him and the footers, he's like, my work is done. So basically, I'm gonna let the footers and the mouthpiece monster take care of you guys. So basically, Goku left the battlefield. So basically, Takemichi summoned Jurgen and thrown the Jurgen niggas and tried to stop the mouthpiece monster, but the mouthpiece monster was too fast for Takemichi in his Megazord form. So basically, it ended up defeating Takemichi in his Jurgen Megazord form and about to destroy Takemichi himself. So basically, that's when Juro showed up in the new. That's when Juro showed up with the new form of the Kiramager called Zaboom and saved Takemichi's life. So basically, Zaboom now with the Kiramager with its own trade form now called Zaboom, it combines together with the express sword that Satan was piloting, and then from the Zaboom Express Megazord, it took down the motorboat monster and saved the city. So anyway, Takemichi was glad that the city was safe and whatnot, and that's when he passed out he passed out because he was tired from the battle between Garzo and the mouthpiece monster and the mouthpiece motor monster. So basically, he passed out right there in the middle of the battlefield, after fighting Garzo and the mouthpiece monster in Megazord form. So anyway, Takemichi woke up in the hospital, and Princess Momoshina was at her so basically, Takemichi woke up in the medical bay of Carrot headquarters. So basically, Princess Momoshina was right there by Takemichi's bedside. So basically, turns out that Zabu had the power to get rid of the curse. Zabu Zabu being the Aqua Kime Stone, was able to get rid of Princess Momoshina's curse. So basically, there's no need to find the Gravstones anymore. So basically, Zaboon, aka known as the Aqua Kime Stone, was able to use his power to get rid of the curse, also Princess Momoshina's was able to get rid of the curse of Princess Momoshina. So basically, Princess Momoshina is curse-free thanks to the power of the Aqua Kime Stone, aka known as Zaboon, and Takemichi was happy. So basically, the other Kiramagers watch Princess Momoshina and Takemichi being happy that Zaboon was able to get rid of the curse that the witch Manjo cast on Princess Momoshina and that the witch Momo cast on Princess Momoshina. So basically, the other Kiramagers and Mai was happy that that Princess Momoshina was okay, and Takemichi woke up, and this how the episode ended with the rest of the Kiramagers and Mai watching Princess Momoshina and Takemichi hug each other and looking all happy, and that's how the episode ended. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, this was not a bad episode. So basically, this was a good episode. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it bad? Or was it just okay? Please let me know in the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, it's Cynthia Michael from Screen Review. Signing off. 1.